Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily short kiss as a single video today on this Easter bank holiday. Happy Easter to you all again. I have completed the weekly readings, so do check out your star sign. And I'm using the Elemental Oracle to do a further reading for you today to see what wishes to come out. This is a great day. You know, we've had 4 days. Many of us have had 4 days holiday. It's a great time to think in spring. I think it's the waxy moon in Sagittarius at the moment, but where we, want to aim that arrow of desire at, where we want to give our attention to at this time. Where do we want to put our focus? No dreams are too big, no dreams are too small. Just at this moment in time, think about the big picture. Now, the card that's come out for you is number 21. So 2, again, is about making balanced decisions, and 1 is about new beginnings. So that's rather lovely. I always like 21. It's a sort of, it feels like on the precipice of something else, doesn't it? After we've made all these decisions, what is the new beginning that's happening for us? And 2 and 1 makes 3, and 3 is about growth. Companionship has come out with animals. Animals are, many of us have animals, don't we? And they are amazing companions in our lives. I have 3 little doggies who are all being very beautifully behaved at the moment. And we all have wonderful stories to tell about our animals and the gifts that they give us and the love that they give us as well. And the gifts that they give us come in many different forms. They are great teachers for us about living in the present moment. They're conscious beings of simply always the present moment. And we as humans have a tendency to live in the past and live in the future. And very rarely do we ever live in the present. That's why, to sit in stillness, to meditate, to do things that are meditative, whether we within our creative expression, drawing, writing, walking, gardening, whatever it is that inspires you and you love to do, that's very much a relaxed, receiving state of being. And again, coming back to companionship and animals, they are our companions in all sizes and shapes and forms in our lives, aren't they? It doesn't matter if they live with us, or we see them in nature, or we visit them on trips. They are there as our companions. They're there as an intuitive life force being. At the absolute moment that we need to see them for a message, they are there for us, because they are also conscious energy. We're all the same conscious energy, and we all need to within that space understand that we're no different to animals, we're no different to nature. We might feed and water ourselves differently, we might be much more complicated within the mind space, but we are the same source energy. And there is a great feeling of friendliness towards us and animals. There is a sort of, we wish and desire to take care of them. And they in turn, when we give them an opportunity to do so, are there for us in so very many ways. So listen to your animal spirit guides if you know who they are. Take note of, be aware of messages that are coming in from nature for you at this time. I'm seeing the giraffe, which is about seeing the big picture at this time. The horse, about harnessing your spiritual power. The kangaroo, about taking great big leaps forward at this time. The baby fox, to say that might be a small solution that's available to you if you nurture this at this moment in time. The wolf, to say that your spirit family, your spirit guides are there, that you can be fiercely independent. It's within you to do so. To have a playful spirit, with the raccoon here as well. The little parrots here, to say, don't have your own perception, your own view of things. Listen to understand. Don't just repeat things that people have said with the utter belief. Go and find it out for yourself. Go and talk yourself into doing things as well. Anything else, Spirit, that's come out for this? Thank you. And we have rock, endurance. Despite what you may be enduring at this time, the universe is saying to you that there is an extraordinary depth of growth that has happened throughout this time. It is almost enduring in a very embracing, encouraging way. For the universe to perceive what you are doing through this, what you may feel is a battle at this time, a sort of balancing act. There has been just the right balance for you to grow, for you to drop your roots down. And now the roots come down first for a tree. They're unseen, but they're important. And the roots are important for so many reasons, not just for stability, not just for balance, but for grounding, for communication. Trees communicate. There's a whole communication system between trees. There's a whole sense of companionship between trees as well. New take care of old. Trees warn other trees of threats and everything. And so I feel with this, that within this balancing act, and you have endured, and you have been graceful, and you have grown during this. So please applaud yourself for where you are right now. Let's have a look to see, what am I guided to look at? What am I guided to look at, Spirit? What is my hands pulling out? Okay, so I'm pulling another oracle deck, the Oracle of Seven Energies. So let's see what wishes to come out for you with this. Thank you. And number 20, you know, 20 is just before 21. So I feel that the signs for you now, and you've got the butterflies here and the feathers as well. The signs are coming in now, okay? The signs are coming in to show you you're not alone, to show you that what you have endured has branched out into something entirely different, something very beautiful, and very protected as well. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on this? Thank you. So lovely of them. So we talked about endurance, we talked about the roots, we talked about the necessity of the roots for balance, for growth, for reaching out, for spreading in different directions, and you have got the roots of abundance. So you have, my darling, through the magic of what you have been doing, and oh my goodness, you've been doing it well. You have developed roots of abundance. You are spiritually rooted now, and you are growing. You're going to grow exponentially because of these roots. They are creating for you the foundation for your future abundance, and you're attracting in all sorts of transformational energy at this time. There is information that's being passed to you at this time from the universe in a very magical way. Be open, and here is a tree again, and it reminds me so much of this space, but it's a completely different card. Be open to discovering now something new. Be open to expanding in a way that you haven't expanded before. This is the key for you going forward. You have kind of pushed yourself up and out, and you've stretched yourself, and you have been focusing very much on healing, but also on expanding. You know, you've pushed yourself beyond where you were comfortable, and it's all been inherent within you, that blueprint of your soul. You know, this tree has come out of a seed, an acorn, whatever it is, my darling. But the key to this is to be open to discovery, to know that there is more to know that you will be told in divine design, to know that there is more to learn, there is more to be curious about, there is more creation to be done. We were created to create. We have within us an innate need, don't we, and desire to learn, to expand. It's only fear that stops us from taking that one additional step. So this is really lovely. Open to discovery. Let's see if there's anything else that wishes to come out. And this is stable growth for you, number 34. Thank you. And it's because you've been reflecting on things as well. Whoops, Lad, it's on Nutty. I'm so sorry, Nut. Tender embrace, healing the heart, and bearing fruit. So, and a perfect harmony. So there we are. You are in perfect harmony because you are choosing to be so, because you're choosing to be in a vibration that is in harmony with the universe. All of nature is constant harmony with the universe. It is all spontaneous. It is all life itself. It is very simple in its approach, and it always finds a way. And when we adapt naturally to situations like nature would, we are in perfect harmony. We're not trying to force or affect things. So in perfect harmony, we are in perfect tune with what is happening. And there are going to be coincidences for you, serendipitous moments, those aha moments, those sliding doors moments, because you're co-creating so beautifully with the universe. And that sound of your energy is a resounding sound at the moment. And I'm also feeling that you are enjoying this like you would enjoy listening to a symphony, not just the final chorus. You're enjoying the process so much more, because you have, with number 22 here, tender embrace. You are holding the space for healing, for connection, for love, for others also to remember who they truly are. You're not trying to force anything at this time, but you're very gently and tenderly and embracing and holding this space in a great big sort of almost virtual energetic hug. And I feel that emotionally, because of that, things are opening up that haven't been opening up before. There's a lot of emotions flooding into where you are right now, but there is a certain touch that you're giving to the situation which is very, very tender, and it is allowing yourself and others to remember things that perhaps they've forgotten within this relationship or these relationships. And in doing so, you're not only healing your heart, but you're healing others' hearts too. You're not making that happen, but you're encouraging it by the healing of your own heart. You are becoming that energetic life force energy that is constructive for change, just by the presence of you in a being state of healing and heart wide open and discovery. 22 and 3 is balanced growth, and this also represents change for you as well, my darling. You are in touch with your feelings, and you are being open and you are being vulnerable. And vulnerability is to be in love with someone, let's just put it that way, or to love people without having expectations that come from our own fear-fueled view of life or our own perceptions of what we think we might need. It is about allowing, it's about allowing somebody to be who they are meant to be, just like we wish and allow ourselves to be that also. We wish ourselves to be always, you know, we understand ourselves, don't we, on so many different levels. And yet when it comes to a conflict, sometimes that understanding of ourselves goes out the window for a moment. And it's because we move into the head space, not the heart space. And in opening up your heart to this, you are putting forward the energy of what would love do in this situation. And you're doing it beautifully, my darling. And this is bearing fruit. Number 12, this is bearing fruit. Magical fruit. It's abundant with fruit, my darling, and it is not only benefiting you for your further growth, but it is also laying a carpet. It is also encouraging the growth of others around you at this time. I'm going to go once more back to this other deck just to finish off the reading. Thank you. I know this was just with an oracle deck today, but I felt that it was important for some reason to do that. So we have connection and growth with plants. What you are doing, this is the overriding energy, what you are doing is so noble. And you're calling all of this in. You're calling all of this in. This is part of your soul's mission, whatever this connection is with others, and this harmony and this growth and this balance that you're doing. It's all part and parcel of what you came here to do. And there is this, because you are the sort of, you're leading the way with this, and it's very inducive conducive for others to follow you. So whatever you're doing with holding the space, hold the space. And it says here growth and plants, and I come back to plants, you know, we're the same as plants, we're just a bit more complicated. So don't forget within your growth about remembering to water yourself and feed yourself and look after yourself. Your mission, yes, is your soul's meaningful purpose is what you're doing now as an aspect, part of your journey, but you can't do that if you're not looking after yourself as well. This stag is connected to everything, and everything is connected to the stag. So everything is connected at the moment within your life, and just be aware of your own energy and what you're doing to cultivate and to look after that. And then you've got connection. Everything is in a cycle. Everything is beautifully connected. The old and the new, the dying out, the growth of, the blossoming of. It's all connected. And so if you can embrace that concept that you are at the center of your own universe, and everybody else is sort of overlapping you sometimes with their universes, but this is your universe, and what are you taking from this? How are you expanding and growing from this as a soul? Try to forget your identity in this. Try to forget who you thought you were. And I feel that's with you. You're coming into much more of a just the being aspect of a human being. Hugh is actually a very ancient form of God. So you are here as what we might call God, the universe spirit, being a human, Hugh man, Hugh woman, Hugh man, but you are a spiritual being first and foremost, and you chose this journey, you chose this lifetime in order to evolve, shift, change. Life is always changing, it's always evolving, and there is nothing that we should or could do about that. It's just going along for the ride. It's going along and seeing what is going to happen when we reach out, when we expand, when we embrace all of life's opportunities. But darling, whatever you're doing, Angel, number 44, it's very, very stable. So wherever you feel you might be now, on the ups or the downs, it's always turning, it's always changing. Just go with it, go with it, go with it, because you're doing a beautiful, beautiful job. Keep holding that space, and trust that all is connected. All is connected, absolutely everything. So much love to you, and I look forward to doing another reading, or maybe the 12 shorts tomorrow. I shall see how it feels on the day. I shall be spontaneous. Lots of love, my darlings. Bye bye.